takes an airplane all the way to my house.
Should I
FaceTime.
mention this right now that I might be going to New York next February?
You already told me that.
No, but like everyone
Really?
else, that's like subscribers and stuff. So if you see Alex like on top of a little British kid, then that's probably me.
Why would I be on top of you?
Because you would
That's just,
slam,
Lord.
that's
you would
just really
slam me
weird,
to
bro.
the ground.
That's
and you
really
would
weird, bro.
Beat the shit out of me.
Is Malik in
Oh
here?
my god.
I am.
Oh, finally! Jesus Christ! Ladies and gentlemen, Malik from Dragon Ball New Age is finally here. Let's give this man a round of a fucking applause.
I don't know who the
Wow,
fuck
what
he is.
happened?
Dude, my computer has like, I don't know what the hell just happened to it. That weird check thing, and now like my whole, like the way my computer looks is different now. Something's wrong with it. I think this thing needs to be sent in for like repairs or something.
That's what porn does, man.
Not porn.
Yeah, like an entire arc. He just
Damn.
lost his entire library of porn.
I don't need a library of porn. That's what like porn
He's
was.
probably crying in the corner for like an hour.
That's what Danny does. He has an entire library section.
No. I
Bestiality.
don't keep that shit.
No, you walk into his house, it's like a whole sanctuary of everything.
I have it's all alphabetized.
Jessica watches dog porn. I caught her in the
Oh
Tellers
yeah.
area.
Of course
Oh,
I do.
That's cute.
It is-
What breed? What breed?
I walked into this
Question.
conversation at exactly the wrong time.
No, you walked
It's
into
your
this
fault.
conversation at exactly the right time.
No, you're what caused this
I think I scared
conversation.
him off.
Well, speaking of it being the right time, it's now time for us to talk about Dragon Ball Z and school you, Danny, and
God.
school Jessica, because Jessica doesn't know
Finally.
anything.
No, that's exactly the point.
Finally.
That's what you want to do, isn't it, Alex?
Well, I mean, you have to, Danny. You missed out a very important.
Did I
important chunk
really?
of your
Did I
childhood.
really miss out on Japanese people screaming their heads off and getting bigger?
Is he serious?
What it's all about?
Wait. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Danny,
Yes.
Oh my god.
how much of
People are
Dragon Ball
gonna
Z do
hate
you know
you.
about?
I know, as I said before, I know there's a big lizard dude called Shenron, and if you tickle his balls, he gives you a wish.
No. Okay, if you know about Dragon Ball Z, like
Okay,
this
I
is
watched
the-
that
this is the
really
that's
shit
not
movie.
cheap. Wait,
What shit movie?
People are-
the live action
You gotta
one.
understand, people are hardcore fans on Dragon
do
No,
not
the
mention
live
Dragon Ball.
action
and
one
you're
does
like
not
shitting
count.
on all of them right now.
Oh man, you just started a fucking fight.
You are.
Let's start a
Live
riot.
Okay, like I was saying.
Wait, you said you saw the live action film?
Yeah, the
Why?
A live
Oh my God.
action?
Why?
Oh, I got bored one day. I saw Dragon Ball
Why?
Z. I was like, oh, Alex
Nobody's
likes
ever
this.
supposed to see that shit.
Well, I did.
Why? Wow.
I didn't know
no
what it
wonder.
was about
Bro,
until I watched it,
Terry,
and it was like some.
His entire fucking perception was shot based on evolution.
Yeah, he picked the wrong.
I didn't even know
Evolution
that
was like the
existed.
wackest one they ever made.
Plus, why is Goku like voiced by a woman in like the Japanese version?
Because that was commonplace in Japan. Most voice actors in Japan at the time were women.
Ooh, schooled you.
He schooled you too. I wouldn't be talking if I were you.
I'm not saying nothing bad about
Can you
Dragon Ball
teach me
Z.
how to life right now?
Can
Wait,
I
what?
teach you how to life?
How to life?
Out to life? Well, like, what do you mean? What the hell?
How to live?
How to life?
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Is this some like British code? for,
It's like how you know how to English. How do I life?
Danny, you're not
Uh,
making any sense, right?
You breathe.
Are
and
you
then
trying to
when
be
the time
Breathe.
comes,
Alex
you
gets
smart?
Dragon
eat
Balls
and
action
drink
runs
and
are great.
sleep.
So,
making
life.
Danny speak English. Perfect.
going back to Dragon Ball Z, with the movie coming out this summer, what are y'all thoughts on that? 'Cause that's big
sequel.
news, man.
Is that sequel to the one
I
I
am
saw?
excited for that movie.
Like, I really didn't think the company would go that far as to just acquire the rights and just make it this fast. I thought it would take about a year because, I mean, as a company, you do also have to understand that they're trying to beat out their previous sales in the previous movie, which is common sense. I mean, same thing goes with Fast and Furious and the Avengers and stuff. So,
Yeah, true.
do you think they're gonna exceed that limit and just surpass what Battle of the Gods made, or do you think it might come a little short?
I think it might
It's
come way
possible
over
that it's
than what Battle of the
probably
Gods had.
going to out. Is how it's a 2-hour movie instead of the like. What was the first one? With
I think it was like an hour and 26 minutes, I think.
No, it was a lot shorter than that.
yeah, it was like 40 or
Oh,
50
oh.
some minutes.
It was fucking.
That's not a
incredible.
movie then. That's an episode.
Just shut up, Danny. You don't know what an episode is.
Yes, I do.
How long is an episode?
About 43 to 48 minutes,
No.
No.
not including adverts.
No.
The one thing I will say that I'm very surprised about is Jessica agrees that we all feel as if Vegeta should get his moment in
Yes, I
Body
I
do.
think
Heat.
he is.
He
I have
really
a
does
statement
need
to
a moment,
make right
He needs
now.
one. Like,
How did anything
What's your
happen?
statement?
How did anything happen in that movie that was 40 odd minutes long when it takes 16 episodes for a whole battle to occur?
All right. Oh God.
Series?
All right, Danny. Do you know what filler is?
Here we go. Here we go.
I know what cake filler is. I don't know what.
Not cake filler. Filler, like, all right. The reason why Dragon Ball dragged on a lot was because it had a lot of filler episodes which weren't correlated with the
So
actual
much.
manga, and that's why it took so long. If you watch Kai was so much faster because they
The same thing occurs in other animes like One Piece, Bleach, Naruto. It's really infamous in Naruto and Bleach. Like there are entire story
Naruto has a
arcs.
lot of filler.
Yeah, there's a lot of filler arcs that like they're written by the animation studios. They're not written by the original manga authors, and that's the other thing with the battle between like Frieza and Goku, where it took 3.5 hours of screen time uncut.
4.5 hours. I was just watching that battle last week.
And like in the manga, it's only like I think it's only like 5 chapters long, and each chapter is only like 12 pages.
Well, I mean, does that explain it to you, Danny? And the reason why this movie is
Yes.
so important is because, like, picture this, right?
The revenge.
There's a kid. He was taken away by his dad. He became a slave. His entire race was wiped out. He was made to be a slave himself. He was bitched. He was always, being looked
Which
down
character
upon,
is this?
and like Vegeta. And
Okay.
he was always told that
Vegetable.
he was always told that he was going to become something.
Really?
But he never
He
became.
Vegetable.
He never became what he wanted because Frieza always.
A vegetable.
He's not a fucking vegetable, Danny.
Well,
You become a
technically, he
vegetable.
is. All Saiyans are named after vegetables.
But he's not a physical vegetable.
The Saiyan
Goku
means
actually means
vegetable.
sky, though. You know that, right?
God damn it, Danny.
The words like the original Japanese word Saiyajin comes from Yasai Jin, which means vegetable people.
This good dude should be a
Vegetable
teacher.
people.
I know that already.
Wow, that escalated real quick.
This
But
dude-
Danny doesn't know that.
I don't know shit, mate. I don't know if you've noticed that.
We have to explain it to him from the beginning because he knows absolutely nothing about the
Well,
Frankenstein
in the beginning,
except
there
what
was
he
the-
saw in that dumbass live action movie.
Before time began, there was.
No, don't drag me into this because you fucking went on ahead.
How
and
can we
watched-
not drag you into this? You're the one who dragged all of us
He
into
fucking-
this.
No,
He brought it
opened
up.
up a door. I went to go see the live action film and I didn't give a shit about nothing else. You watched that abomination. I can't believe it.
There's no man in it, and he was like really creepy.
I couldn't watch the film. I just watched the trailer and that was it. That's all I needed.
Wait,
It was,
you
it
never
was that
seen it?
garbage. It was that fucking garbage, man. And you skipped all the awesome stuff. You skipped all of the great storytelling and all of the great character development just to go watch a rehash movie that Hollywood decided to make because they wanted a cheap cash out.
Isn't Gohan like Goku's son? Or something?
Gohan.
Go on.
Gohan. Go ham sandwich.
Gohan was originally that's the name of Goku's adopted grandfather, and then when he has a
Yeah,
son,
Goku named him
with
after
GT,
his son.
he names his son after his adopted grandfather. So yes,
Have
there's
you
two
adopted
Where did the
Gohans.
name Goten come
What's
from,
up?
though?
Adopt an old man now. I'm calling my granddad.
Oh my god.
So hold on. Let me get Jessica's point of view on the new movie coming out. So I pretty much explained to you at work what was going on. So
Yes.
what are your overall thoughts on like Frieza and Goku? Like, because you told me that you don't want to see Goku be the hero, but at the same time you were defending him because a lot of people were shitting on him.
Yes.
Which I still don't understand why a lot of people shit on Goku a lot. But I'll let you retort. Go ahead.
Okay. Damn, you put me on the spot, but it's okay.
Yeah, right, I did.
No, I think. Wait, hold on. Cause Goku is gonna like fight with what's his face, Frieza, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I feel like Vegeta should finish Frieza off because of
will.
all the. Yes, because of all the stuff that happened to him in his life. Like he was the one that I feel like was tortured the most. Out of between like him and Goku, I don't know. I don't know.
But
I'm lost for words.
But all right, what if he doesn't have that moment? What if it's Goku after all?
Well, then it is what it is, you know.
Well, of course you wouldn't have a problem with it. 'Cause,
wait a minute.
yeah, I'm about to drive to her house right now and slap it like a ham sandwich.
Ooh, kinky.
But don't you want him? Don't you want like? Doesn't want anyone want to finish Frieza
Don't you
off?
bet.
Don't you want that, Justin?
Shut up!
Look at where you are.
Funny.
Come on, I can speak better English than you, and I can't even speak
Oh
English.
no! You shush, okay?
Daddy, you cannot speak a broken English. Speak our English.
I know I speak fucking English.
Speak of fucking English.
Speak a fucking
You
English.
can't even say Godzilla right. I said Godzilla.
Don't worry, I shriek and
Zero.
fall.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
He no pay for his scorpion ball.
so wait, why do people hate Goku so much?
Well, people hate Goku so much because they say that he's always the one that has like the moment to himself, like he hogs everything, which I don't.
He's the Japanese Superman.
Well, but I mean, if you
But
really
he's
think about,
the main character.
If you were to,
Listen,
if you were to
growing
say
up-
name
growing
anyone
up-
from
growing up
DBZ,
not
he'd
knowing,
be the
growing
one
up
I'd
not
name.
knowing anything about Dragon Ball Z, I only heard about Goku. I never heard about Vegeta. I never heard about Frieza. It was always Goku. So
but what did you hear about him that was like so?
that he was the main person.
But that was it.
Yeah.
Being the main person, he always got his ass kicked.
Well, so what? It was
Nerd.
always
He never really
Goku.
won a fight though.
Vegeta's not the main character, and he always got his ass kicked too.
But
They
Vegeta's.
True.
they all
all
always
got
their
their ass kicked.
But here's the thing, it's like people put it on Goku. It's like, oh, he's always the one that beats her. No, he didn't. He only beat one guy technically from the manga, which was Kid Buu, right?
Kid Buu. Yeah,
he didn't beat he didn't.
He
Well,
beats off kids.
He defeated. He doesn't beat on kids. he beat
Oh
beat
my
Frieza,
God.
but not like killed him because this dude doesn't fight to kill. Like he fights just
Frieza
to
was,
test
like, in,
himself
like,
and whatnot. So
not
But
really
that's
at some-
only in Dragon
He's
Ball.
like
Z.
Batman.
Throughout the entire Dragon Ball manga, the original
Batman,
manga,
what?
he killed a lot of people.
did he really?
Dude,
Dragon
he
Ball,
has
yeah, he
killed
really did
so
in
many
Dragon Ball.
people
Really
when
pay
he was
attention.
when in the original Dragon Ball. He killed I think he killed General Blue. He killed
Yeah, he did.
Commander Black. He killed General Tao.
Yeah,
Okay.
There's a
That one I
commander named
remember
Black.
vividly. But he let Gero live.
Because he never
Gero ended
saw
up getting-
Dr. Gero.
He
Akira
let his
Toriyama
fucking
didn't
army
come up with
continue.
Dr. Gero till Dragon Ball Z.
He fucking let his army live, bitch ass.
Dang.
Did he not? He's always like
No, he
passionate.
destroyed the entire Red Ribbon Army by himself. That's why Dr. Gero wants revenge on him.
Yeah, well, they came
Yeah.
back and they choked
He
his ass.
killed
out. Well,
every member of the Red Ribbon Army.
well,
by
if that's
himself.
if that's the case, he wouldn't have been lying there getting choked out by a fat android, stealing all his fucking energy.
Getting hit like ow, 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 ow.
Exactly.
Team
So,
4-star.
but this movie, like I have a feeling it's not going to be released in all theaters because I don't think.
I hope they do another.
Or like select
It's
theaters
gonna
again.
be
It's going to be
released in
select
theaters?
theaters again because I feel like they feel that not too many people are going to go out and watch it. I mean, but the numbers don't lie. I mean, Battle of Gods, you had a tremendous amount of people that sold out. So
I went and saw it twice.
I went to the fucking movie theater, man, by myself, not giving a flying fuck. I haven't gone to the movie theater by myself.
That's lame, Miz.
I went with a group the first time, and then the very next night, I went by myself.
I went by myself because I asked my crew, and they were all like, "We're busy," and I'm like, you
Alex,
know what?
should've called me.
This is the only time that they're gonna show it, and fuck you guys, I'm out of here. So I remember I went and I got to that theater, and I was just like, wow, I haven't felt excited since I was a kid watching the very first Pokemon movie.
It was packed, dude.
It was packed, and I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck, man? But it was such a great feeling. But I don't think they're gonna do that internationally around every theater because they just feel like it's not gonna make enough money as opposed to like, I mean, what are the contenders out in the summer? What do we have coming out in the summer that's contendership?
The Avengers.
Avengers.
Well, no, we're talking like later, further out in the summer, like July, August,
I
Yeah.
don't fucking
because
know.
that's when they're planning on trying to push this thing out there.
Isn't Unfriended coming out or something?
Which one?
Unfriended?
Yeah, Unfriended. Well, Unfriended is coming out in the next like what is it, week or so, 2 weeks?
Next month? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
next month or something.
Yeah, so you got Fast and Furious. All these good movies are coming out like prior to like the actual summer.
Oh, there's another movie called Pixel also coming out too.
Ratchet and Clank movie.
That movie looks fun.
Pixel?
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
sent you the
What
trailer
is
like
that?
yesterday.
I actually didn't get to see it.
Pac-Man
Like,
invades the world.
Dude, check your inbox.
Like the people in Earth, they sent a capsule up into space with like all kinds of different aspects of
Memorability
Earth
from
society
Earth.
and culture, and it had like the Donkey Kong video game and the Pac-Man video game and everything, and it was meant to be a message of peace, but the aliens took it the wrong way, so they sent real life
I thought it was a
pixelized
threat.
video games to Earth to destroy it.
Wow.
Wow.
There's a
Interesting.
real life
Where was
Pac-Man,
Mario
a
and
real life
Sonic? That's what
Donkey
I was-
Kong, and all kinds of other crap, and they're eating and destroying and
It's what he
devouring
says,
Earth.
And he eats him.
That sounds interesting.
Pac-Man tries to eat his creator. It's funny.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He's like, it's my son. I
Like,
must
you know how they have
obey
the
him."
ghosts? The ghosts are like Mini Coopers. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about this film actually.
Oh,
I mean,
dude, you
I
have
heard
to
about
Must
I heard
watch
about
the
like
trailer.
Independence
You have
Day
to
too.
know
It's
about
got Adam Sandler in it. That's
Independence Day.
enough as it is.
Will Smith's not going to be in it though.
Wait, who's not gonna
Adam
be in it?
Sandler's in
Will
it.
Smith's not going to be in it because he turned it down.
Independence Day?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard about
Independence Day,
Independence
he-
Day.
Oh, okay.
What else?
I don't know. We're talking about that other movie.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I didn't hear much of that. All I kept hearing about was the new Independence Day film. They got what is it, Poltergeist? All the new news on Poltergeist and stuff like that. So I mean, it's not like you would care, Jessica, because you're not really a horror fan. You're more like a
Shut up.
Disney.
I've been watching scary movies.
Barely.
Yeah, because somebody doesn't want to come and watch them with me.
Well, because every
Ooh.
time me and Justin came over, it was always like
Shut up.
you
But
bang
I
it.
watched it. But I
you made a fort.
Shut up. That's how I watch scary movies,
You
okay?
You
Leave
made
me
a
alone.
fort.
It's
Was
not
there-
like I was all up on you guys.
Oh,
You made a
Ooh.
fort, a pillow fort. Why?
Yeah,
Threesome.
because
Threesome.
I feel like I needed
Why are you
to be...
dogging her
Threesome.
pillow fort, dog?
Threesome.
I can't believe
Pillow
you're,
No
fort's
threesome, no.
you're
Pillow
defending.
Threesome.
Wait, you're defending the pillow fort? Why?
Dude, forts are awesome.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but like
I
not when you're
feel
gonna watch a
sorry for you.
film.
I'm sorry that you don't have an imagination now.
Well, I do, and it
no,
was it was
no.
left back in the
No,
1990s.
but let me be. But let me be. I'm watching a movie.
Imagination.
Oh my gosh.
But this is why we can't invite you to the movie theater to go watch a horror movie.
I'll be fine.
Because
Well,
she's
you
gonna
won't-
build a
you're like a
pillow
fucking
fort in the
frat of
movie theater.
I wouldn't do that in the movie theater.
Are you kidding me?
I would.
Obviously.
I would.
Who said that?
Build a popcorn bag fort.
That's
Build a
actually
fort
not
out
a
of
bad
popcorn
idea.
bags and like milk duds and M&Ms.
Come
That's
on,
Yeah,
actually
dog.
just
a
sit there,
very
chill, and
good
watch the
idea.
movie.
Don't give her any ideas. And plus, you're supposed to be on a diet.
Fuck that shit. After what you told me today.
Both of you guys are supposed to be on a diet.
I am on a diet.
After
on a
what you
fucking
told me
diet.
today, I don't know.
Damn.
I can dream about chocolate.
Well, I mean,
Chocolate.
where do you think that gets you when you wake up?
Broly loves
Chocolate makes me happy too.
Yeah, but chocolate isn't really that.
Do not give Broly because you know what happened.
Did he
What?
just say Broly likes chocolate?
Broly loves chocolate.
Don't do that.
He's never seen Broly loves chocolate. I feel bad for you, Alex. You've never
I've
built a
seen
pillow
it.
fort. You've never seen Broly loves chocolate.
I've never seen Broly likes chocolate, bro.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean,
It's
come
only
on.
like one of the funniest 8-second videos ever. It's basically
Isn't
it's got
even fun-
Goku. It's got Goku and Future Trunks holding boxes of chocolate, like going door to door, like Girl Scouts, and it's SpongeBob dialogue, and they're talking to Broly. He's like, "Good afternoon, sir. Could we interest you in some chocolate?" And Broly just looks at him. He's like, "Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Yes, sir. With or without nuts." And Broly just turns into the legendary Super Saiyan and starts screaming chocolate, chocolate, chocolate over and over again.
I like the thought about
I
that.
wanna
watching
see
it
that.
right now.
There's an even funny one of Broly singing "I'm too sexy for my shirt."
Can you imagine Broly selling chocolate though? Going fucking door to door. Would you like some chocolate? What the fuck? No, man. Fucking back up.
He'll probably blow up your house if you know.
Seriously, buy some chocolate or I'll freaking kill you.
People hate Broly too, man. What the fuck? People tend to hate everybody in Dragon
Like,
Ball.
bro.
There's not one character that's truly beloved.
I love Goku.
Yeah.
My
Yamcha.
problem with Broly is that he is too
Yamcha.
beloved.
But I mean, he's a schizophrenic.
True.
Dude, he is one of the worst written characters in the entire franchise.
Really?
Damn.
He
The
is
worst.
literally, like, coming from a guy who was an English and storytelling major in college, Broly is one of the worst written characters in that entire series. He is
Wow.
horribly written.
Please explain, please.
Okay, first, his motivation for hating Goku. He hated Goku because he cried for the whole hour they sat next to each other when they were newborns. Can you remember the babies that cried next to you when you were a newborn?
But I mean, they're not normal.
Can you remember any of the babies who cried next to you as a newborn?
They're not normal babies.
I don't think he can.
They're
not-
Yes, they are.
babies.
They're not
They are
normal
just
fucking
like
babies.
normal babies, except they have tails and power levels.
And did you
That
not?
is not the question
He
here.
overheard everything. Remember
Tails
when
and
the
power
other two
levels.
guys were talking, and they were like, "Oh, look at this kid. He's so strong. He's getting bitched by another kid who's fucking like half his
Yeah,
strength."
that motivation is completely flimsy and weak. Plus, if he only remembers Goku for crying, if you look in the movie, he never once gets a look at Goku. So how in the hell does he know what Goku looks like? How in the hell does he know Kakarot's name? And how in the hell does he know this is the motherfucker that was crying next to me when I was only an hour old?
He knows because of how he sounds.
They don't sound anything. Dude, do you sound like you sounded when you were a newborn? No. When you were a newborn, you're like. Now your voice is all
God.
deep and
Go
manly
off.
and crap. No, I don't buy that for a second. Plus, it's just his whole story, his background, his motivations against Goku. In all seriousness, his motivation is too flimsy. His reason for his insanity, they're playing it up like he was driven crazy by Goku's crying. The more logical thing was, okay, he was almost killed as a kid. That's what would drive him crazy. But no, the official logic, the official canon explanation for Broly's being crazy is because Goku cried too much.
That's kind
That
of
is
funny.
stupid. Plus, the whole thing with there being a legendary, him having his own transformation, I think that's kind of stupid. And the fact that even though his character design was done by Akira Toriyama, it was done by Akira Toriyama at the behest of Toei Animation. So, Akira Toriyama didn't just say, okay, well, this is what I'm going to design. He's like, okay, this is what Toei Animation wants, so I have to design it based off what Toei Animation wants. If you look at, Akira Toriyama's, final form designs and full power designs and stuff like that, he doesn't like those big, huge, hulking superpower forms. Like when Trunks used the Ultra Super Saiyan against Cell. He got bigger, but he got slower. He finds that all those big forms have their downfalls. People just liked Broly because he's this big, huge, freaking juggernaut. Broly, for me, is
fast,
more of an Americanized version of a Super Saiyan than the regular Super Saiyan. And it's just, his dialogue is too... It's like I said, his dialogue's too flat, his background's too flat.
But for a big dude, he moved really fast.
Yeah, which is completely illogical based on what Akira Toriyama wrote in the manga and stuff. All those big, huge power forms, they either drain your power too fast or they make you slower. And then Toei Animation said, well, we're going to make him even bigger than that, but he won't be slower and his power won't drain from him. In fact, his power is just going to get to the point where he has to expel energy because if he doesn't, it's going to blow him up.
Kind of reminds me of Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar doesn't explode, though.
Well, I mean, WrestleMania hasn't happened yet.
I didn't know if he did.
How do you know that?
Bjork Lesnar.
Because WrestleMania hasn't happened.
Yeah, but he's not going to explode.
Not yet, but at WrestleMania he will.
He's going to explode in a different manner than Broly. Broly is going to explode like dynamite. Brock Lesnar is going to explode by just
like a nuke,
kicking people's ass.
Yo, do you think he's gonna beat his ass legit?
I wouldn't doubt, knowing Brock Lesnar's past of hurting people in the ring, I wouldn't doubt that he potatoes Roman Reigns a couple of times.
Roman Reigns.
Oh God, is she? Are you wet?
What
Are
the
you?
hell?
Come on. Are
What
you?
was that?
Are you?
What was that?
Just
Are you?
saying.
She's part of the Roman Empire, dude.
Yeah, she is. She's a big she's a big Roman Reigns fan. Oh wait, hold on.
Dude, she's gonna be dripping after WrestleMania.
She's
He's
gonna be like,
walking out
"Oh
with
my
the belt,
God."
dude.
Probably gonna be like an
So
ocean or something.
hold on. So
Oh Lord.
so Jessica, Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar?
What do you even gotta ask me?
I'm asking you that question.
Roman
Pick
Reigns.
one.
I'm gonna
Roman
answer for
Hold
her.
on. No, 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 no.
Reigns.
Wait, hold on. You're not Jessica. Jessica, Roman.
I already said it.
Who?
I'm back.
Roman Reigns.
You're not my friend anymore.
It's
Damn.
okay. You don't mean
Why?
Alex has issues with Roman Reigns.
it. I know.
Why?
I secretly say Roman Reigns just to piss him off too.
No, you don't. You say that
Yes,
shit
I
just
do.
because you believe that.
No.
Roman Reigns is gonna be WWE champion at WrestleMania. Believe that.
I really.
Alex is gonna flip shit.
Oh yeah, he is. Alex is gonna try
He's
and
gonna be like,
restart the hashtag cancel WWE Network thing again.
I will
He's gonna
fly
Shut it down.
myself.
Shut it
I
all
will fly
down.
myself
He's
to
gonna tear
California.
down his wrestling posters and cry in the corner because Roman Reigns won the title.
Fuck that.
I'll be
fly
recording the
myself
whole
out there
time.
on Raw the next night. I'll slide in that ring, get kicked out by security guards, but I'll make sure that I hit him with a good fucking like bicycle kick across the face or something.
World star.
World star. You'll see me get locked away. Hey man, fuck you. No, I heard that Brock is staying though. That's the thing. I heard Brock is staying. He's not going to the UFC.
It's still a rumor. They haven't confirmed anything yet. I've been keeping up with it on Bleacher Report and Steel Cage. They haven't confirmed anything. There's a lot of talk that maybe they've started to reach an agreement, but there's no confirmation that they've actually reached.
The story here that I've been reading up on SES Scoops was the whole mentioning of The Rock with Paul Heyman is going to lead into the final match between Brock and Rock at WrestleMania 32 because
Brock and Rock.
Yeah, The Rock versus Brock, and
Nobody wants to see that.
Brock and Rock.
what they're trying to say is that if Brock is able to beat Roman Reigns, can The Rock be able to beat Brock Lesnar?
No.
Going based off of the 2002 SummerSlam pay-per-view. Remember how Rock lost? This could be his
Oh,
redemption.
I saw that.
No.
That time.
Nobody
That's
wants
interesting.
to see that, man.
I
don't-
want to see that man again.
I don't want to see The Rock versus Brock Lesnar again.
Why not?
Why not?
I didn't like that match.
Why?
I just didn't. I don't. I like. Even though I know that Roman Reigns is walking out of WrestleMania 31 with the WWE title, like, and I'm interested to see like if he can elevate himself to at least a half of what I'm expecting him to elevate himself to. It's not really like the top match that I'm looking forward to at WrestleMania 31.
Well, this
But
isn't really
the fact of
WrestleMania.
the matter is that The Rock, he's like, The Rock's done, dude. I don't expect him to ever come back and make
Nah.
a title. He'll never make another one with the title, ever.
You think so?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, dude.
He knows so.
You want to
I
place
think
a
it's
bet
gonna
on that?
happen.
You're
Do
alive,
I
Danny?
know so? Do I know so? No.
I do.
Do I think so based on my history in the business and story writing?
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn, yo, he just cleaned up that entire mess you just made with Roman Reigns and he just shoved it in your face.
Me neither.
He really did though.
I really hope that man. It's not like I have anything against him. It's just the
Yeah, you
fact
do.
that Brock.
Dude, you have everything against
All right, so what? All right, you know,
We talked
do.
for
Shut up.
4 hours
Here's the
about
thing.
how much you
Brock-
despise
Oh my
selected-
God.
Roman Reigns.
Brock selected Daniel Bryan. Why? Why couldn't they just do that, man?
Why is it still
You
snowing though?
can't give Daniel Bryan everything. You want to know what's going to happen to Daniel Bryan if you
Snowing
keep
because of
making
Danny.
him the guy, putting him in every main event at WrestleMania, giving him every freaking title match, and making him win and be the underdog? He's going to go just like John Cena. He'll suffer popularity decline.
John
People will get
Cena.
sick and tired of seeing Daniel Bryan. They can't do that because Daniel Bryan makes merchandise, and they know that if they keep overexposing Daniel Bryan and they keep repeating the same shit with him over and over again, then the audience is going to turn on him just like they did John Cena, and they can't do that.
Poor John Cena.
You make me think of Luke Bryan, the country.
You're
singer.
still here?
Yeah.
Danny,
I
you're
went to go
alive?
brush my teeth.
You're
I went to
alive?
brush my teeth, sorry. Takes me about 10 minutes.
Oh, so I know what you were doing for the last 10 minutes.
I was brushing my teeth.
You know, so is that the covert word?
No, I was brushing my teeth because I have bad
Code
teeth.
4.
I'm
So what were you brushing your teeth with? What kind of toothpaste were you using?
I have an electric toothbrush, and then
He's
I have
using
to
his own
floss, and
toothbrush.
then I
Oh,
have to
He
use
has an
my brush.
electric
The
toothbrush.
electric.
He has
Yeah,
an
I
electric.
take the toothbrush off and shove it up my ass and turn it on. You know, as you do.
Oh my god.
Looks like you and Jessica are now best friends.
Oh Lord.
Why are we friends?
Because you guys both share a common interest with toothbrushes.
No, not really.
No, she sticks that up her ass. I stick it in my vagina.
Oh nah.
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa.
Ew.
What?
No, all right.
This
You can take it out
conversation
now.
has
You
spun
went
into a
a little
dimension
too
of
Jess,
far right
pervy.
now. Okay.
Jessica, you can take it out now. You don't have to keep making the noises.
No. Oh Lord.
You're still painting like your crusty nails?
No, I'm done. Been done.
Why do you always paint your nails like that? Are you a fucking fruity pebble?
She's a woman.
Because I like to paint my nails.
Yeah,
Why
She's
are
a
you always
woman.
on your
They
phone?
paint their
Isn't John
nails.
Cena make a Fruity Pebbles commercial though?
What's a fruity pebble?
Which one? There's like a bunch of fruity pebble commercials.
John
What is a
Cena.
fruit
The one he
pebble?
said
Oh, the
Team
John
Fruity.
Cena one. Yeah, oh my god, I feel bad for that man, son. You know, like
Alex, you're such a fruitcake.
Dude, don't feel bad
I
for
made a
John
vine.
Cena. He's doing what
That's-
is making him money. He's making a crap ton of money.
he's doing what he's also being told. It's like I know a long time ago he actually suggested to Vince, some ideas.
Which is another reason why I wonder why you keep hating Roman Reigns, because he's only doing what he's told. If
It's
you
all-
can't hate John Cena for doing Fruity Pebbles
No, I mean
commercials
I do.
and all this other crap, then you
been the
can't
same.
hate Roman Reigns
It's been
for
the
being
same
put in the main
stale
event
character
because Vince
with
McMahon said,
John
"Hey
Cena.
Roman, guess what? We're gonna put you in the main event, but first you're gonna beat Daniel Bryan. We got to appease that fan base a little bit. Then we're gonna put Daniel Bryan into the ladder match. You're going to the main event, straight to the top, kids, straight to the top."
I'd
Hell,
rather
I leave
listen-
for like 5 seconds and I come back and hear this.
I would honestly rather listen to John Cena sometimes than hear about. I'm gonna go to the main event at Mania. Believe that. Come on, man. Like I understand you're not. Well, you're expected to be as good as your cousin and whatnot, The Rock. But like sometimes, man, certain people they just don't have that charisma. Maybe if he was good on the mic, like all right, let's say for example he was as good as Dean Ambrose, right? I would.
Well, here, let me
I would
ask you
fucking- I would
something,
love him.
Alex. Last year,
Uh-huh.
not this year,
Uh-huh.
last year, if Roman Reigns had won the Royal Rumble and went to WrestleMania, would you have complained?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, I would.
Everybody
I
was
actually
riding
complained-
Roman Reigns' dick last
I
year.
actually complained when they were both in the
Definitely.
ring. You know who I wanted to win last year?
Who?
You know who I wanted to win?
Daniel Bryan.
No. Bray
He wasn't even in the match.
Bray Wyatt.
Why is that?
Dude, like,
Bray Wyatt is such.
Bray's running for the title this year, dude. They're already talking about it.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
what I'm
they
saying
Momentum
is
he's
like.
going to have after this match with Taker, he's going to do a main event run.
Think so?
Yeah, they're already talking about it, dude.
What about? I feel bad for Seth too, because like the whole controversy with his dick being posted online.
No thanks.
I heard about that. I
That was
thought that was
your
fake.
I remember that.
It's not his
Like,
fault, but
One of the other big rumors going around right now is that there might be like a Shield reunion in the main event where basically like Dean Ambrose might win. If Dean Ambrose wins the IC title, then Paul Heyman turns on Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns wins the world title, and then all of a sudden, like the Shield and Paul Heyman have control of the top mid-card title and the World Heavyweight title and the Money in the Bank match.
But where does Seth Rollins fit in all this?
He's the Money in the Bank winner.
Yeah, but like for him to just, how would the promos ensue? Like, I told you
how the
told you
promos
that
would
we
ensue. I'm
had a
just telling
plan.
you one of the things that they're entertaining, because like now Roman Reigns has the world title. So that means if Roman Reigns loses the title, then Seth can cash in and get the title back for the Shield.
So the Shield will be a part of the Authority.
Yeah, pretty much. But like I said, don't quote me on it. It's just rumor. It's just hearsay.
We should make our own little Shield club right now.
What?
What would it be called?
I don't know. Who wants to be
Five
the
guys,
speaker?
one bucket.
I think Danny should be the muscle.
Big Muskie's bucket.
5 guys, one
No,
bucket.
no. Danny's just a little kid crying in the corner.
No, Five Guys, One Bucket. That's what it should be called.
5 guys, 1 bucket.
What do you mean 5 guys?
But there's only 4 guys and 1 girl.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
They don't need to
Excuse
know
me.
that. They don't need to know that. Give her a strap on. They won't know.
Shut up.
It's worth a try. Always worth a try.
I don't know, man. It's just, and then while I was reading that today, I was looking up some other information on can you believe more people are interested in the things that are happening with the Kardashians and Amber Rose than WrestleMania or like the stuff with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather? It's pretty
Dude, I couldn't tell you a damn thing that's happening with any of the Kardashians. Still, for the life of me, don't know who Amber Rose is.
I don't care about the
What?
Kardashians.
Wait,
Am I one of them
he does-
people? Am
what?
I one of them
All
people
these guys
that
keep
post
riding
about the
Kim
Kardashians?
Kardashian's dick, and it's getting annoying.
She's fucking hot.
Who
she's not.
cares?
That
Thank
bitch is
you.
hideous.
Oh
Kim's
my
so blonde.
God, thank you.
Nah,
Kim Kardashian is hideous, dude.
Really?
Oh.
Dude, her ass is nasty. Her face is
He
ugh.
gay.
And
He
her.
gay.
I am not gay. I've had a girlfriend for 10 years, thank you.
Ooh.
I thought he was going to say I've had one girlfriend.
Damn, son of a bitch! It's hot in here.
Thank you.
What's his
I
name?
can't
No,
Chuck?
stand that
I
bitch.
have never understood the appeal of Kim Kardashian. I don't understand the appeal of any of her sisters. I don't understand the
Oh, I
appeal
mean,
of
her
Nicki
sisters
Minaj
look
and
like
all these
fucking
other
gremlins.
retarded ass bitches.
No, I will agree.
She
Her
got
sisters-
famous for having sex. Okay.
Yeah.
her sisters.
Kim
look like
Kardashian
fucking
is a
gremlins.
glorified porn star. Nothing
Yeah.
more.
Exactly.
Okay, but
Kanye
her
West
She
kid.
has no talent except for sucking dick.
Yes, exactly. She is a talentless bitch
True,
who is
true,
famous
true,
only
true.
because she can suck a mean dick.
Damn,
And
yeah.
all these guys are blinded by her gigantic ass, and it's just like, it's so overrated.
That's not just a gigantic ass, okay?
Oh, please, Alex. You be sending me pictures of Kim Kardashian with her ass sticking out like, that's big. Like, okay.
That's because that ass can eat planets.
Alex, do you even know what BAE stands for?
I gotta
Before
hear
anyone
this.
else.
All right, go ahead.
Before
B.A.
anyone
It doesn't matter what the rocks.
Oh, you don't have the charisma to cut that promo.
What?
Yeah, you got me on that one. You
He's
don't have the
exhausted.
charisma to cut that promo.
Oh,
Sorry, dude.
man.
You might have charisma to cut promos, but you can't cut rock promo. You can't cut rock promo.
Oh,
Shots
I'm
fired.
sorry. I'm sorry. You can't do that, man. I am calling a mulligan on that. You cannot cut rock promo on me, dude.
Pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising. Gonna go to Malik's house and then whoop a ham sandwich out and smack Danny across the face.
See, you can't do that. So no.
Yes,
no.
I can't believe that.
But no, you seriously don't understand. You don't know what BAE stands for.
I mean, does it really matter?
Yes, it does.
What does it mean? Does it mean like turkey sandwich or something?
Before
No.
anyone else.
No.
What'd you say?
They-
are
Dave?
you Goku from Team 4-Star? How you
It
thinking
means
about
before
food or
anyone
something?
else.
BAE, the BAE, it's supposed to stand for best at everything.
Damn right.
Oh.
But there's all those people who think it's supposed to be another word for babe. It's not.
We just got schooled, ladies and gentlemen.
You mean
He knows
you
everything.
just got
He's
schooled?
God. I think
Just
he's
like
God.
goat. Like
Are you like
some people
Morgan
don't
Freeman,
understand
but
what
white?
goat means when I say, dude, that guy's a goat.
Yeah, he's the greatest of all time, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you meant like the animal.
It's just like when people were overusing YOLO.
What the hell did you just say?
YOLO is a false statement. YOLO is a
A
completely
lot of
false
people were overusing that because of Drake.
How is it a
it's not
false
even
statement?
that. It's wrong. If you look
Drake
at it
has
technically,
corrupted
it's
our
wrong.
communities.
YOLO
Thank
is
you.
wrong. You live every day. You only die once.
You're only pushed out your mum's vagina once, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm saying hopefully.
You
because I
live
don't know,
every
some
day.
people- Some people I just don't
Alabama,
know.
It works.
You live every day. You only die once.
Don't
True.
say that to Drake now. He's gonna make a song.
Yeah,
Get
but
you all
what?
upset.
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah,
is,
Drake and Lil Wayne are starting beefing now. I was like, what the hell?
proud.
Really?
why is
You're
it
beefing?
counted as
Really?
a bad?
Drake and Lil Wayne are beefing now. You know about that, right?
No way.
No.
Look it up. I'm telling you, look it up on any. Don't look it up on Wiki, because look it up on Google. Trust me, you'll find it quick. It's like the first one.
Why are they
No
beefing?
way.
Is it
They
because
just
of the
came out with
company
a
issue?
song.
They're beefing
Yeah.
because Wayne wants to keep wearing skinny jeans, and Drake said he couldn't.
no, no.
It's
Lil
probably
Wayne,
something
Lil Wayne
that
probably wants out of that, and Drake's like,
Lil
nah.
Wayne's.
You gotta keep wearing the jeans, bro. Well, I mean, it says right here, Lil Wayne is making some shocking confessions in a new book, stating that he slept with Drake's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to
Drake?
say.
I thought he was gonna say they slept with Drake.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You people are fucking sick, you know that?
I slept
Dirty
with Drake.
minds.
We never know.
Dirty ass.
Young Walla, baby.
Oh no! No, it says here that Drake slept with Lil Wayne's girlfriend.
Alright, that makes more sense.
Yeah. That's what I read earlier.
Oh, you
Lil
people
Wayne
are,
has a girlfriend. I thought he bangs all bitches.
Good cover.
it says right here, Lil Wayne claims, and I quote, "Yeah, it's true. Don't fuck with her like that, cause I done fuck her. What type of shit is that? You gonna fuck my bitch?" End quote.
What?
Lil Wayne. Young Walla, baby.
I mean, but
I'm
is that something
groovy,
really?
baby.
Wait a minute, is that something really to be beefing over? Because they're both like multi millionaires. Having one girl come about shouldn't really
Alex,
change.
I'll ask you a better question.
Okay,
Why do we even care?
that is very true. Yeah, that's fucking Darwin's idea. He came on here, oh man, you know Lil Wayne and Drake are beefing, right? Because one of them wore pink and one of them wore yellow.
Yellow, black, and yellow. You know what it is.
I can't believe. Well, I mean, the old versions of like what they used to create back in the day, like I guess you could say like the old Lil Wayne from like the early 2000s. I that's the Wayne
Yeah,
that
it's not the same anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
and Drake. I would say early Drake until he became a bitch and started making songs about how.
Started from the bottom, now we hit.
Drake is not a bitch.
Yes, he is. All he does is make music about
Yeah, he
how he's
is.
hurt and how he like. Come on, man.
Started
All
from
right,
the
Drake,
bottom,
we
now
just
we
signed
hit.
into this brand
He
new record deal.
motivates
What are you
me.
gonna
lies
do?
and
He
What are you gonna
motivates
bring out
me
for
when
the
I'm in
kids
my
this time?
feelings. Okay.
I'm gonna play them big.
Oh, I hate that fucking excuse. It's always about the kids, right? People complain, oh, wrestling's PG because of kids. Music has to be fucking dumbed down because of kids.
There's no trade in destiny because of kids.
The same kids that are playing fucking Call of Duty and Battlefield that don't give a fuck, that are eventually gonna grow up and learn about the same shit that you're trying to prevent. It makes fucking no. I mean, marketable, yeah. Is it marketable to do these things? Hell yeah, because kids bitch their parents, and obviously their parents, oh my son and daughter wants, blah, blah. It works. But I mean, you're trying to prevent all these things that are impreventable because when they grow up, they're gonna fucking still hear about the same shit and do the same shit that you're trying to prevent. Makes no fucking sense.
Well, you're trying to make them last to be innocent for as
Man,
long as
get
possible
the
before
No,
they
no,
get
no.
so corrupted.
Do you,
Alex
the
is about
reason
to
why
lose
there's
his
no
mind.
trading in destiny is
Alex
because
just had a
kids
heart
can't
attack.
understand it.
He
Like,
really did
who's-
just have a heart attack.
He had an aneurysm.
he died. Someone
I
get the
think he's
Shakira
dead.
ready.
Alex!
Fucking. Oh, it's all about the kids.
Sad violin.
Fucking
Dot
so
MP3.
many of our fucking favorite things.
Yo, calm down though. Why are you getting so emotional? Why
Somebody
you being
get
Drake?
Alex a sense of
Why you
I'm not
being
being
a
Drake?
sense of
Drake.
being-
Yes, you
Drake.
are. You're being all emotional. Causing a
man,
scene over there.
Every little thing that we've grown up to
It's
know.
that time of
is
month.
But calm
fucking
down. We're
perverted.
just talking.
I'm not a child.
You're acting like a child.
I'm
No,
about
he
to
kind of
move
brings up
like
a good point
child.
because the music industry has gone down because of that.
Exactly.
Because music's not what it used to be.
Thank you. Preach. I'm
Music
gonna let you have the floor. Preach.
Music,
But music
back then, like around the
evolves,
80s and
though.
90s. No, it's different because now music usually talks about either like drugs, money, messing with girls, all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Music used to tell a story, like say like KRS-One,
Rap and
Biggie, like
hip-hop
Tupac, all of
went
them. They
from-
told a story.
Yeah, rap and hip hop went from
That's
being
true,
a conscious,
but you gotta
you know,
realize that
like
music
relative
has evolved throughout
medium.
the years.
to nothing but shameless materialism and rubbing your wealth in everyone's face.
Elias
And your
fault.
vaginas.
You know,
And
these
your
people.
asses.
These people are
Rubbing your wealth in everyone's face,
Yeah.
just like Mayweather.
Your
is doing
fans
to us.
can't pay a house note, but you want to brag about how your wrist piece costs more than their car.
Don't say that to
That's
CM
basically
Punk
what
now.
music is now. It just sucks.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
CM Punk stockpiled $20 million because he was smart with his money.
But it's not like fucking fans helped pay for their for his house now. But
Oh, are you one of those fans?
no, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to say, dude. I might not agree with everything CM Punk has to say, but I am not going to defend any of those idiot fans who are like, dude, you're a quieter on Twitter.
yeah, I know.
You're a quieter. And they spell "you're" with a U-R.
You are. No, but I mean,
You're a quieter.
going back to the whole music thing. Yeah, I mean, both of you guys are right. But music has evolved, but music also has changed, and pretty much like you can't really connect to it as much as you used to, like when you were,
It's because we
Depends who you
lowered the
are.
bar on everything entertainment.
right there. Define that right there. What do you mean by lowered the bar? How do we lower everything with everything we have going on today?
Dude, we seriously lowered the bar in
Guys, I
terms of
disagree.
entertainment. The reality TV era, music has just, as you said, it has progressively gone downhill. We went from having real conscious music to, like I said, it's just
what's
shameless
real
materialism.
music to you?
You know, anybody with the
Examples.
trial version of Fruity Loops who could come up with a good hook could become a millionaire. And that's ridiculous. You don't even have to have talent anymore. There's a cartoon about squares. You seriously don't even have to have talent anymore.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, like
Yeah, he is.
Squareheads or something.
He is.
You don't
I've
even
seen
have
that.
to have talent
I've
anymore.
never
It's
heard
so
of that.
lowered the bar. It's like back in the day, you know, like I mean, granted, we're sort of coming out of it because now there's like good TV shows and shit. But it's like for the longest time, you couldn't turn around without hearing about the Kardashians or Honey Boo Boo and all this other
That's
just
true.
garbage
Honey Boo was still
television.
alive?
Can I just say?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Unfortunately.
I'm
Like
surprised
that
if she
UK
died of like, you know, bacon overload or something.
What is she, Goku now?
No, I heard
Take that back.
they canceled the TV show because the mom was dating like a pedophile or something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised. That
Yeah.
woman-
I thought you were gonna say like she was dating bacon or something like that.
Is that really?
Don't
like,
answer
your
that, baby.
American
I
problem?
think that's what happened.
Is this
Wait, was
seriously
the pedophile Danny?
Yeah,
Sugar
totally.
Bear.
It probably was
No,
Danny.
well, guys,
Danny was
seriously, is this like what America has come to? Because over here in the UK, not much actually goes on, and I know you guys are complaining about music and stuff like that, but personally to me, some of the music I listen to is actually quite personal to me and still has meaning, so I suppose it's just dependent on the person.
Explain.
What kind
Explain.
of music you listen to?
Metal
Elaborate.
and stuff like that.
What was
Well,
that?
see, even to that vein, like I'm not a fan of like new metal. I don't like, you know, a lot of the stuff I listen to, like for me, I cut off like my music around like 1998, 1999. I haven't liked anything from the year 2000 up. I think the newest metal band that I listen to, I know a couple songs by Imagine Dragons and Volbeat, but like newer metal, like the only ones I listen to are like Godsmack and Disturbed.
Imagine Dragons aren't exactly metal, are they? I thought they were indie. Silence. On Imagine Dragons just indie. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
If you're not
Imagine
indie, if you're
Dragons
signed to a major label.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
wait,
they are
over
signed
there-
to a major
over there in the
label
UK,
with like widespread worldwide distribution.
Because over here we don't really class like people that I know. Like I'm a fan of Imagine Dragons myself. I don't. From what I've spoke to people about, they wouldn't class them as like metal. They'd class them more as like.
They're probably like more alternative.
Yeah. That's the word. Sorry, I didn't mean
Yeah, alternative.
Sorry.
Like,
Yeah,
but
alternative.
it still falls into that rock category where metal and crap like that.
Personally, like if you listen to a metal song or like the type of metal I'm into, especially like I'm into like all types of music, but to me a lot of it has a meaning. But when other people listen to it, they just hear screaming and stuff like that. But if you actually look at the lyrics, some of it actually means stuff. But people are saying, "Oh, it's just stupid music," and that's just like kind of, in a way, it kind of annoys me that no one actually takes time to actually look at what the lyrics are and obviously don't understand the situation that people are in when they do listen to this music. Obviously, it's not all connected with depression and stuff like that because some people I know like that kind of music.
I can't do emo or screamo music for the reason because I don't. Well, one, I don't consider screaming singing, and despite the lyrical content, that particular type of music, which it dignifies men. When you're a guy, I can understand you can get emotional about sort of things, but freaking man up. Don't bitch and complain about it.
Justin!
Well, it's not that.
Whoa,
the other thing about it is, if
he basically called you a bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
I do actually like the screaming almost because in a way I prefer it to just like normal singing sometimes because some people can do it really well and then their singing voice as well. For example,
I'm not going to deny that.
Slipknot, for example, one of the
scream.
singers.
It really
work and a lot of talent in order to scream because
It does.
I've been in a band.
I second
I
that.
can't do it. you know.
That's
But
hard.
And
it's
to be able
just,
to sing on top of that, like the
but
Slipknot, I believe.
I guess maybe just for me, it's just for me that's just particularly not my cup of tea. Like
Yeah, everyone has
I
their own
do like
preference.
lyrics that have a meaning to them, but like for me, just emo and screamo, yeah, it's not me.
Yeah, obviously that's fine because obviously everyone has their own opinion, everyone has their own preference. But I'm just saying it hasn't all 100% devolved. I'd just say opinions have changed over the years, and that's one of the
Has
main
music
things.
itself all devolved? No. Have several genres of music devolved? Yes.
Yes.
I would say more
But
opinions have changed
post-hardcore music is still
more
the
than
same
anything.
though.
What?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Every decade we get our era of like supremacy. Like for example, back in the 90s we had Tupac, Biggie, we had Mike Tyson, we had all of these like premier athletes, Michael Jordan, that were like the supremacy of like their brand. Whereas opposed to the 2000s we had Lil Wayne, we had LeBron James, we had John Cena. Like everybody replaces somebody. So it's only a matter of time before these new people, or at least these older people that we grew up with in the 2000s, are replaced by new people. For example, the new top guy in wrestling, the new top rapper, the new top MC, the new top actor, whatever the case may be. So it's only a matter of time when certain things begin to evolve. But music went from like meaning, from like how Nas
But how
and
much meaning do you
It went from
want?
meaning to
Like,
shit.
but like, how much meaning do you want? Like, sometimes you just like want to listen to something and just like be stupid and have fun, you know? Like I get it. Like all these rappers that back in the day, like they rapped about real shit, and now
Well,
they're
this is
rapping
the
Yeah, they
thing.
about.
told a
But
story.
now,
They told a
I
yes,
think
they
the
story.
told a
problem
story,
is
which was always depressing.
I think
Okay.
the problem is
Not it
that
wasn't
a lot
always
of
depressing
rappers
though.
have found that they can put less and less effort into their music and still get paid for like their first album. Like, I'm not even going to deny. I know a lot of friends who have listened to Kanye West, and they said like his first album,
Ugh, I
like
hate
even Lil
Kanye.
Wayne, they said his first albums were freaking amazing. But as it's gone on and on and on, it seems like they put less and less effort into their music. And, it got to the point where it's like, you know, like me, I'm just like, oh, he's got another, album about popping bottles in the club. I'm gonna cop that shit. I can't stand that kind of crap. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know.
it's true. Jessica likes that fucking copping bottles, throwing money.
Not always, because if you see my library of music,
I have heard your
I have.
library.
Oh, let
No,
me
you
see
have
that ass
not. No,
flap.
you have not. No, you have not. I have a lot of different genres
And you got the
in my
British national
in
anthem,
my
God
library.
Save the Queen, and all that stuff.
I have Rihanna, Shakira, fucking.
Oh God, don't, please, I beg
And
you.
I have Slit Wrist Theory and all these other stuff. Okay, so please.
Please what?
No, I'm
Please,
just
please put it in.
You're welcome.
really.
Before we put it in.
I mean, so what are y'all thoughts on like the evolution of everything? Like, do you think it's just gonna keep going downhill, or?
Dude, every
Yes.
generation has said it's always going
For
downhill.
music
That's what
wise, I
I'm
think
saying.
in hip hop,
Our
I think it's gonna
generation
go down.
hates the future generation. The generation before us hated us. The generation
Exactly.
before the generation before us hated them.
Oh yeah,
That's
Then
what I'm
again,
he does make
Okay,
he does
that's
make a
what
point.
I'm
people say
trying to
this
say.
generation is bad. You got to think what actually caused this generation to become so fucked up. Probably the previous generation, how they treat this generation.
And
But
where
that's what
were
I
the
was trying to
parents
say
at?
before.
Yeah, it's all about the parents.
All right. Well, before we get any further, I want to play one thing, and I'm really sorry for this.
Oh my god.
Can't do it. Can't do it. I can't do it. I just died on
Alex, have
Destiny.
you ever heard the version of that song that has Danzig on it?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh my
I haven't.
god, there's a Danzig
Yeah.
parody of Hips Don't Lie. It's hilarious.
Please
The only
don't.
reason why Danny's not in a coma bleeding right now is because
He took his headset off.
there are too many people here as witnesses. He doesn't want to.
I took my headset off. I took my headset
Oh,
off.
you took your headset off? Oh, you're such a fucking.
And I died on. You made me die on Destiny.
The second you heard it, he just passed
Damn
over.
it, Danny! This was the only fucking.
I hope you don't get a copyright for this.
Oh look!
Oh my
His
gosh.
asthma's kicking in. His asthma's kicking in.
Krillin, get a sense of B.
Take your albuterol.
I don't want you to die.
Oh my gosh.
I'll never forget that, man. This kid was coughing blood. He was like, Alex, like, what, Danny? I'm coughing blood. Like, you might want to go to the ER, bro. All right, so wait, so you guys are saying, well, some of you guys are saying the music went to shit. What about movies? Like, movies, I think.
Oh, movies have got so
Dude,
much
we are
better.
just now getting out of like the crappy movie period. I remember like for a while, like every movie that came out, you were just like,
Crap.
like for me, every like I would see previews for movies, and I'm like, what are these movie like people thinking?
Exactly.
Is
Yeah.
it just like a bunch of guys in a stuffy room going, you know, what just would suck? We're gonna do that.
That is very true.
Sharknado.
Yeah, fuck, perfect example. It's Sharknado. What the fuck is Sharknado supposed to be?
Did you
about?
guys did you guys
Sharknado
ever
is a
seen
movie
it?
that is so bad that you can't
is
help but watch
so
it. But now they're just beating it into
stupid.
the dirt like they did with Paranormal Activity and Saw.
I actually
Mm.
like Saw 4, so that's about
Yeah,
it.
Saw 4 was good.
Nah.
Saw 4 was like just weird as fuck.
I stopped
Like they
after the
opened
third
up his
one.
brain and they
Human
fucked.
Centipede 2, though. Human Centipede 2. Best film. 10 out of 10. Would
I
buy
didn't see
again.
that. I saw the Human Centipede 1 and I'll never
Oh,
forget.
I was eating while I
That
watched Human
one
Centipede
girl
2 and I
shitted
laughed
inside the
so
other
hard.
girl's mouth and like I
Oh.
was like
That's a piss.
It's a midget wanking in there.
that poor Korean guy. He had to drag those bitches.
Oh my god! There's a scene in the second one where these two girls walk past this window with the fat guy in it, and he's wanking to the original one with sandpaper around his dick. As they walk past the window, they go, "Oh, there's a midget wanking in there." It's probably the funniest part of the film, other than when
Look at the way
poo-
he says that. Is a midget
Yeah.
wanking in
Saw
there.
is Saw is
No,
like
no.
Human Centipede or like mainstream torture porn. That's pretty
No, but
much
that's the thing. Did you guys notice that horror films are starting to like decline a little bit? It's mainly about superheroes and like futuristic fucking cop out, like fucking like 007 type of films genre.
Yep.
Like
007 films
Well,
are amazing.
Dude,
Don't
the
listen.
thing is, the problem is that the movie companies have realized that, they can go to, franchises that people have grown up with and things like that. Because,
Ruin
like,
them.
look at it this way. Okay, over here, I have an original movie with, actors that with a good story, a good background, a good plot and everything. And then I have the Smurfs. No matter how good, no matter how good
Smurf.
you
You're a
make that
Smurf.
original
The
movie,
Smurf.
dude, no matter how good you make that original movie sound, everybody immediately has a connection with the Smurfs, and more people will go and see that movie because they have a nostalgic connection to that
Yeah, because
movie.
they grew up watching the Smurfs.
Exactly. And now they have a backlog of cartoons and merchandising and comics that they can go back to. With that original movie, you don't have that. And that's like the double edge of it. Yeah, the original movie doesn't have all that backlog and stuff that they can connect to, but that's the good thing about it is because it doesn't have that backlog. It's a big risk. But that's why those movie companies are pumping out sequels and reboots, because they're trying to take the safe way. They're approaching it from a safety point of view. Okay, we can take the franchise that everybody knows and loves, and we can, pump out Friday the 13th Part 24, or we can, put in some effort and write an original movie that nobody has ever done before, and risk making absolutely nothing on it.
they've ruined Resident Evil for me.
Dude, Resident Evil was ruined after the first movie, so.
Yeah, they really.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Because the fucking director was.
What was that game? The film based on the game that's
Don't
coming
get
out
me
soon.
started about the game, bro.
No, there's a game. There's a
Isn't
film
the
coming
film
out based on the
game-
game that's coming out soon. Everyone's got their hopes really high for it, hoping that they don't ruin it.
Well, I
Nice.
mean, I know about Attack on Titans getting a live action film.
Which I'll quickly
Yeah, I
look it
heard
up.
that.
But that's what worries me. Like these
They'll
companies are
ruin it.
now starting to make video game related movies, and every single one of them sucks. Why? Why?
It's
They're
because
just trying
it's
to make
direction and adaptation. A lot of times, even though these movie companies are making franchises that as a safety net, going to these franchises that people know about, trying to use that as a safety net. Sometimes you don't get the people who are emotionally invested with the product. They're just cranking it out to crank it out. They're
Assassin's
not
Creed,
doing
that's
it
it.
because they. they're not doing it because they love the product. They're doing it because they're trying to make money off of it.
Like, for example, the Agent 47 one that's coming out, that is less about being sneaky, and if you've watched the trailer, it looks like it's like all-out war, basically. So that was based on the
Hitman
set. Yeah. And also, they've got the few PlayStation ones coming out soon, Ratchet and Clank, I can't wait for that, Sly Cooper. And, that seems quite interesting, because they're basically remaking the first games in, like, animation.
Hold up. I don't mean to cut you off. Jessica...
What?
What kind of games have you played when you were younger? Counter-Strike?
Kiss Chase.
No, not Counter-Strike.
So I mean, what are some games that you visually like connected with? Like, because there has to be at least one where you were just like, damn, like, I would really like this to be a movie one day. There has to be at least one.
50 Shades of Grey.
Ew, no.
What the? Do not mention that movie ever again.
Please.
I hate that
book. It's a book.
I don't know. I never really played video games like that.
What?
When I was little. I really
Oh
didn't.
my gosh.
Aw, poor Jessica. She just lost coolness points.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Alex.
I had a PlayStation and a Game Boy.
Oh my, you're in the negatives, bruh.
Alex,
But,
how hyped are you for Assassin's Creed
What
movie?
did you play on Game Boy?
Probably
Pokemon.
there was a Ninja Turtles game.
Okay.
There was a Ninja Turtles.
Super Mario.
What are their names? What are the Ninja Turtles names?
I don't know. Wait,
Oh
what are the
my
names?
God.
Yeah.
The names of the actual Ninja Turtles.
Let's ask
Awful.
Alex, because I was asking him the other day and he didn't know.
There was Mike, and then
No, what's
it's
his
Cody.
full name?
Full name.
I want full names.
Michelangelo, Raphael.
Donatello.
Thank you. Donatello
And Raphael.
No, I said Raphael.
Michelangelo.
Donatello.
Cowabunga,
Raphael.
dudes.
But didn't a long time ago they had one where there was a girl named Venus?
Yeah,
I
her name
remember
was
that.
Dawn.
Yeah, yeah. It was stupid.
That's Shredder right there for you. You know what?
Wait,
you know
what's
what?
the
You know
fourth
what? You know
one?
what? I'm gonna take it upon myself to just do this for only 60
Leonardo.
seconds.
Leonardo.
My manager at work is.
Why do you
I
keep
thought your
talking
manager at
about
work was
her?
Paul's
Who
mum.
cares?
It was Paul, but we have a new manager, and we've been having her for a long time. And I will say that she is
Shit.
very, very
She wants to suck his
fucking
dick.
stupid.
He had to build up for that.
She basically wants to suck Alex's dick. Okay.
Yeah, that too. That's fucking weird.
Alex, you answer my
What the
question,
hell?
please.
What?
She's as
What?
old. Yo, dude, she's
She
as
be
old.
touching him. And
Yo,
groping him.
she's as old as a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex, and
Sue
she,
her.
What is she, like 9,000 years old?
yo, it creeps me the fuck out, man.
Alex, you look
Sue
so
her.
nice today.
Sue her. Sexual harassment in the workplace.
Oh yeah, true. And I guess
It'll get it wet.
Alex,
She's
can
probably
you
like
answer my
there.
question,
I
please?
need an adult.
She's
She's
like-
an adult, please.
Hot lava taco dripping.
yeah. Hey Alex, this taco here is dripping on my shirt. Do you mind if you can just clean that up?
With your tongue. Oh no, it's linked between my legs. You gotta lick that up too.
Oh, with her lily pad.
Oh wait, don't mind the cobwebs. Just shuffle past them.
Oh, speaking of cops,
dusted.
I don't want to
That
talk about
causes
what's down
dust.
there.
A lily
Oh,
pad.
don't mind Sheldon the spider.
A lily
He
pad on
stays down there
fire.
sometimes.
She has a tattoo of a lily pad on her vagina.
How do you know that?
Because she told
Exactly.
us.
Exactly.
She has a frog that lives in there
She
too.
told everybody at the workstation that she did.
Alex.
We were all shocked.
Jessica
Alex.
was, because she was like, damn, I want to see that lily pad.
Negative.
Yeah, you were.
Negative. You
Probably
wanted
gonna
to
play
see
Fall
that.
all over.
Damn right.
So is anyone looking forward to the Assassin's Creed movie? Like,
Oh,
There's
there's
a
an
movie?
Assassin's Creed movie coming out?
yeah. Well, I'm hopeful for it.
Wait, hold on. Who's making it?
I will tell you in a second.
It better be a good director. It better not be one of these fucking M. Night
No,
Shyamalan
like
Shyamalan
Assassin's
fucking
Creed.
directors.
I want to name my son
Daniel
Ezio.
Espinosa. Daniel Espinosa.
He sounds familiar.
He directed Safe House.
What?
Safe House. He directed that. Oh no, wait, did he?
You don't even know.
Yeah, he is.
What are you
Yeah, he
looking
is.
at?
No, I'm trying to read it and play Destiny. Sorry, yeah, he did. And who's that guy? Wait, I'll try and look up the actor's name. I can't remember his name particularly, but there was
What's his power level?
over 8,000,
No way. No way.
and I got that correct. So
No, you fucking.
Good job, Danny. You get a biscuit.
Actually, I got that correct to the original. Thank you to the manga original.
Yo, Alex
Danny
is
got it
dying
right.
over here.
Danny got it right. He deserves a biscuit for that.
No, he needs a Spencer bean.
My biscuit or your biscuit?
Oh, the way he said that shit.
Soggy biscuit.
It's over 8,000.
It's over 8,000.
It's over 7.
Butter.
Shut it,
do
you
you want
know,
a butter with my water? Because I can't say butter or water.
Yo,
I had a whole-
What could have got done in there?
What's
Right in
going
front of
on
me
with
bed?
Team 4 Star's like episodic series? Like, I know they came out with History of Trunks, but like, what's going on, man? Like, I want to see more.
No.
Dude, they were just finishing editing the next episode.
They're busy.
I
during
want to
time
see
because one
Battle
of
of
them lives-
Gods done
One
by
of them
them.
lives in Texas, not probably the other one.
Yeah.
Goodwood
Yo,
commits
Dude, Battle of
suicide.
God. Don't expect a Battle of Gods
It's gonna be a
abridged
long
anytime soon.
Why not?
Dude, they already came out and said they put out a teaser trailer for it, and they're like, "Will we abridge it?" No,
Why not?
no. Do you want Hatchiak? Yeah, we'll give you Hatchiak.
They said
They're
that they're gonna give Hatchak.
They're going to do the plan to eradicate the Super Saiyans, but the reason is because they don't have a voice for Kid Trunks, they don't have a voice for Kid Goten, they don't have anything planned out for Majin Buu yet. They're doing all the movies as close to chronological as they can.
Okay, I see what you're.
So they're not gonna, unless they decide to do the Majin Buu saga, which they're kind of teetering on that.
What's a Majin Buu?
If they do the Majin Buu saga, then you can expect Battle of Gods and then Revival of F after that, but don't expect it anytime soon.
What about Absalom? That shit just fell off the grid.
Didn't they make like 3 episodes?
Melavelli keeps coming out. He said the next episode comes out in June. He's been working on that episode for 2 years. He went on hiatus. He tried to tell everybody that he got an email from Toei Animation saying they wanted to make it canon and part of the series, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they did.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he took a break, and he said that they told him to stop animating so that they could negotiate a contract. And I'm like, you're either like yanking all of our chains, or you just got trolled like a motherfucker.
What if it was really true?
Dude, for one, he would have to have a Japanese translator because Toei Animation will only send him a cover letter in Japanese. I would know. I've contacted them. And they only accept Japanese cover letters. They don't accept anything in English. And Toei Animation isn't going to reach out for a fan animated series that, quite honestly, doesn't look that well.
Oh, shots fired. Fuck.
Dude, I put it up in my Malik Reviews Dragon Ball Absalon video.
I remember, I saw it.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, people these days with modern technology, do you really expect it to look on par with Akira's work?
Yes. You know why? Because there's YouTube fan animated series that look like they were done in a professional studio, and they're all animated with Photoshop.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Photoshop.
A lot of them.
I've only seen a few, man. I haven't seen one that really stuck out.
There is one, God dang, I can't remember the name of it, but I looked at it and I was just like, I can't believe that they made this with no funding. They have no funding. It's a group of people animating this thing by themselves, and it looks amazing.
Why do you need funding for that? Because if you do it in your spare time...
Well, because a lot of people are saying, well, the reason Melavelli's animation doesn't look that good is because he has no funding. If he had funding for better equipment, he could do better. But there's people who do better work with just as much material and equipment as he has.
For instance, I can give you an example of animation work that doesn't require much. Look at me. I did Alex's intro with fuck all. And, I'm 16. I taught myself to do that stuff. So
You're the one who did that intro for his videos?
Yeah, I did.
Except for the Goku part, I had to include that. But yeah he's the one who did that.
I never knew that.
But basically, yeah, I did that. I also did a couple. I run Alex's Minecraft server. For a 16-year-old
kid, man, this guy is like.
I do a lot of stuff, so I'll teach
he
myself.
He should be like an IT or something.
So don't give me I hope people don't give bullshit about I ain't got the funds and stuff like that, because you can do it. You just got to put the time and effort in. If you want the results, put the time and effort in. No matter how long it takes, you can get that end result. You got to find your way to it.
But then again, we're also talking about drawing designs and stuff, because you have to be artistically skilled to fucking...
Well, no.
Alex, look at it this way. I did a 2-minute animation in 2 months, and people tell me that the characters that I animated, all done by Photoshop and freehand, by the way, they said all that looks way closer and way better animated than what Melavelli puts out.
Well, yeah,
now,
because
Melavelli's been
you're
doing
an
this
artist
for 2 years.
You're a
yeah, but
legitimate
if you're
artist.
going
Alex.
to animate a series, shouldn't you be an artist too?
Yeah, I'm not an artist, Alex.
Some people
I do
aren't.
graphic work.
Some people aren't as artistically skilled as others. Like
Then
I
you
don't.
shouldn't be. Then you shouldn't be drawing a cartoon if you're not an artist.
Alex, I'm not an artist, but yeah, I drew Jason Rossi's character. I've drawn other people's characters. I've done drawings, and people have said, "Look, that's amazing." Art is not always about being good at it. It's about producing something that you can be proud of and look at and be visually pleased by it. Like it might not be.
Well, of course.
Pleasing.
I
it might not
that.
be visually pleasing to one person, but to yourself, you might be proud of it.
Right.
So when you're a kid, you do that really shitty drawing. You're just like, oh, this is amazing. When you get older, you're like, what the fuck was I on? It's like when your parents see that, they're probably the proudest ever of what you've done. But when like you get older and you realize how stupid it is, it's like that.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
Just
That's exactly why I go back and I'm constantly revising Dragon Ball New Age, because what I thought was good art back then, I look at it now and I'm like, my God, I could do so much better now.
Yeah,
so I go back and I do it better now. And to this day, I still don't think that I do like exceptional Dragon Ball artwork. I think I do decent Dragon Ball artwork.
By the way, Dragon Ball New Ages Volume 1 and 2 are out on Amazon.com. Check Mr.
Volume 3 is about to be out later tonight.
3? Well, there you guys go. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 is going to be available in what is it? Amazon and what's the link for the DeviantArt? It's Malik DeviantArt, right?
MalikStudios.deviantart.com.
Well, there you guys. I really recommend you guys to get it. I mean, but one complaint that I always had with you, and you know what I'm going to say, it's color. Like I've always wanted that shit to be in color because it just.
You want to let me tell you this right now. I priced full color just on the off chance that I was going to do the 10th anniversary edition in full color. For me to do the regular 10th anniversary edition in black and white is going to cost me $10 per book because of the size of the book.
Right.
To do it in full color is going to cost me $38.72.
Oh damn! Yeah.
I cannot afford that, and I'm not going to charge my fans $40 for a book.
9,000 zenny for each book.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
5 blowjobs.
5 blowjobs
and a banana.
I try to keep it mad affordable.
Jessica, can you buy me a book?
No.
Why not?
Can you?
I gave you $4 yesterday.
That was just 4.
I gave you 4 fucking.
Let's not talk about money right now.
You're missing the banana. You always.
Oh my God.
I gave you $4 fucking dollars.
Why are you so? Oh my God, emotional. Calm down.
Why is that with girls? It was like, oh my God,
Alex
you're so
broke
emotional.
son, that's why he's going crazy.
Instead of angry, it's emotional. That's
Yeah,
what
because
girl thing, isn't it?
Yes,
It
that's
is a
emotion.
girl thing. You're being so emotional.
Anger is an emotion, so.
You're being.
Quit being emotional, you fucking.
Like, when you say it like that, it seems like that.
You're
You make it
moving
seem
all
like
the
we're
time
sad.
everywhere, bitch.
You are
We're
being
trying to make
sad.
up
I'm not
a
sad.
Why is it still snowing though? Oh my
Because
God.
you're alive.
It's
Is that-
sticking.
is that anything she ever
It's
talks about is
sticking to
snow?
the floor.
Oh, hello.
I'm sure
I know
it
what's
is.
white and sticks
Sure
to
it
the floor.
is sticking to the floor.
Blame Daddy.
Oh my God.
Blame Daddy.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I get it everywhere sometimes. It even goes to New York. I'm not powerful.
Oh.
Yo, it's fucking still snowing. What the hell?
Oh, you
Guys,
see, you got
it's
it
level
checked,
here.
right?
MU
Snowing?
Ice Shenron.
It's snowing up by you, Alex?
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking.
Snowing over here.
Well, yeah, because you're Midwest, man.
Dude, I'm in Ohio. That's not Midwest.
Ew.
Oh, like,
Nice.
do you guys smell that?
Full?
Smells like farts.
It's
Naked.
straight up smells like Newports and salami.
What's up, fish and chips, mate?
Cigarette, booty, and
fish and
donuts.
chips, mate.
I'm gonna have to make some beer battered fish now.
I'm seriously about to order some Burger King. I can't believe those motherfuckers
Can you get me
actually.
some, mate?
Don't be a fat ass, Alex.
Think about this for a second before I
Alex,
say anything else.
no.
Think about this, right? Mozzarella
Did you get
sticks.
that burger sandwich?
Think about this, right? You're gonna have yourself
I'll be very disappointed.
a cheeseburger with some mozzarella sticks, some French
That
fries
sounds
inside,
fattening.
and then you get some hot, steamy chocolate chip cookies on the side, and then
Alex.
followed up
Oh
with
God.
some
Dude,
6-piece.
do you want to know what the
chicken
best thing in the world is? Like Burger King used to have mozzarella sticks, now they don't. So what you need to do is you need to go to Arby's first and get you an order of mozzarella sticks with a marinara. Then you need to
I think
go to
McDonald's has
Burger King
mozzarella sticks.
and get yourself a double
No, they
Whopper.
don't.
Put the mozzarella sticks and the marinara sauce on the Whopper.
That sounds like a heart attack. You trying to kill me?
Go to
I
No,
think
dude, that's not a
McDonald's
heart
has
attack. It's the
mozzarella
Italian
sticks.
Whopper, dude.
Go to
You guys are
Tesco's.
seriously making me
Go to
fucking
Asda.
hungry right now.
Get you that
Me
Whopper
too.
burger sandwich. Get
to
yourself that
Sainsbury's.
double
Wait, but
cheeseburger.
why don't we just murder Danny and eat him?
I'm okay with that as long as I get to be marinated in sauce.
You get
Judging
marinated
judging
in-
by the little like avatar picture that Danny has, there's not like a whole lot of like meat on him.
I got his leg.
Oh, why does
He
everyone
would-
keep saying that? I'm.
You look
So-
skinny. You look.
Everyone keeps saying that.
like
It's
a
like
tiny-
apparently I weigh the average American girl.
Oh my
According
god.
to like Randall, I think I weigh what like. I weigh like 9 stone.
9 stone.
It's a British thing, dude.
I'll convert it for you. Would you guys weigh in?
I'm like what 196.
Oh my
What
god, I'd
pounds?
give anything to be 196.
You would have
I'm
thought.
126
Jessica's
pounds.
237.
140.
Shut the fuck
40.
up.
I'm 126 pounds.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, are you serious?
Dude, I'm like two
And-
of you.
no.
Yo, do you
Right.
guys want to send them like some food? I'm about to like go to my nearest post office.
And I'm. And
I
I'm.
want to
Send
be
me some Burger King.
126.
Yo, how's Jessica more than you?
Shut up.
Dude, Danny, I'm
almost 6 foot.
like two of you. 2+.
Wait, how tall are you?
2+.
I am 2+.
I'm 5'10".
What are you,
I'm
Majin
5'10".
Buu?
Like
I'm like 5'7", 5'9", something like that.
So I'm taller than you and skinnier than you.
I think
Yeah,
Like,
Alex
you're
is the
like a
tallest one
walking
here.
plank.
Alex is the tallest one, I think.
Yeah, I'm
I
tall.
mean, I used to be around like 195, 200 pounds when I was wrestling and everything.
Ew.
Alex, try and bench me next February.
I could
But-
bench you. Jessica,
when-
tell him.
When I got hurt,
Tell him,
I
Jessica.
packed
He
up.
has no problem lifting you up.
Oh my God, Danny. I would lift you with my
Be
dick.
like a feather.
My dick will lift you up.
Oh God.
Don't.
I don't. Ew. You gave
Alex
me a
be
bad
bench
thought.
pressing whale dick.
Alex, you're gonna be touching little kids now, are you?
Oh Lord.
Oh, you want to be touching my kids? Why?
Alex is
touching
bench
little kids,
pressing
that
whale
was
Dude,
dick.
imagine Danny raising kids, like not allowing them to revisit the '90s era and letting them watch what we used to watch.
Danny's 16 years old. He's not thinking about raising kids right now.
Yeah,
He
well, that's
still
why
is
you got
one.
probably
girl
is.
pregnant, and you didn't know that, did you?
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know this.
That's because every time you jack off and the sperm goes in the toilet, somebody out there fucking goes fishing,
Finding Nemo version.
collects a cup of
Ew.
sperm, puts it
Find-
inside of
Finding Nemo Sperm Edition.
That's
The
disgusting.
oh wow.
Sperm whale. Pork.
If you will.
Arlene.
Pork.
If you
Oh my
squeeze.
God.
I can't stand that fucking girl. How
Stop.
she'll go out and she's like, I want to go home.
Stop
It's
it.
10 o'clock. What the fuck? Get fucking looking like Baloo from the Jungle Book. Get your ass out of here.
Alex.
I don't care if she watches this.
Oh my God.
The bare necessities need you to get better acquainted with the ground. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and in your face.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna walk on over here, fat bitch.
Waka waka whore.
I'm like, yo, can you walk on water? No, that's because you're fat.
You, Jesus.
Danny,
Papa Bear says this
yo, I'm
bitch is too
seriously about
conscious.
to send you some food.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Papa Bear says this bitch is too conscious.
127 pounds, Danny. What do you do all day? Like,
Well, I used to go gym 5 times a day, but I've bunked off 2 months, so I was going to go back on Monday. So that'll be me going back to the gym because I've put on a lot of weight.
okay, trying to look good for the ladies,
Yeah,
for the men.
no,
You sure?
You sure?
I'm not gay. I'm homophobic.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You're homophobic?
Yeah, no, yeah,
What?
maybe. I don't know.
Are you
See, he
afraid?
can't even answer it. He can't even answer it.
I don't want to say yes because that makes me a bad person, but I don't
Yes.
want to say no because
God, dude.
Dude,
Be very
it's
careful.
okay
I
to
don't say no because I kind of Gay people
Danny,
scare
it's
me.
okay to not want to be gay, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to hate gay people.
No, it's not
It's not
that, but they
about
kind of
hating
scare me.
gay
They kind of
people.
They
They
scare
kind of-
you?
Why?
Yeah, it's like-
In all seriousness, what is it about gay people that scares you?
He makes it seem like it's fucking the nightmare before
No,
Christmas.
you know what it is?
No,
It's because
I'm
they
serious.
Get,
I
they
want to
get
know
very
what his reasoning
emotional.
behind it is.
Well, no,
I'm
I
not
don't
gay
like.
myself.
I
I'm
don't.
just
No.
curious.
I'm not like. If a gay person come up to me, I'm not going to be like, oh, I won't talk to you. I'll get to know them. But if they try and get on me, then I'm not having that. I just won't have that. But if if they're a nice person, they're fine. But if they try and get on me, I'm not having
That
that.
doesn't
We
mean
had
you're
we had a gay guy
homophobic.
at
That
work
just
trying
means
to.
that you're just straight. That's just the way it is. It doesn't mean you're homophobic.
Okay, I've been told I'm
Homophobic means that you
homophobic.
absolutely want nothing to do with gay people. No time, never.
I gotta say though, I don't particularly like seeing two dudes kissing or anything in public. That's just not.
Well,
I
dude,
don't.
no
No.
straight dude likes to see two dudes kissing.
I
Yeah,
almost
kind
threw
of-
up when I saw her in Catfish once. Oh my god. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing at all.
Catfish is fake though.
It's not my thing either, but that doesn't mean that you're homophobe. It just
Okay.
means you're straight.
Thank
dude.
you, thank you for clearing that up for me. I feel so much better about my life. That was not sarcasm, by the way. I'm actually quite thankful that you've told me that now.
Yeah, you're
Don't
not
be
a
like,
homophobe.
fuck off. I'm not homophobic. I'm just not gay.
Oh no, homophobic. I'm just not gay.
That
No
is some
problem.
shit. Like, I could see Danny like in the streets of London. Fuck off, yeah. Fuck off. I'm not total off. I just don't know what the fuck. Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
Fucking wanker.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
Can I have some
excuse me,
food?
sir. We just received a package from an American claiming that he sent you a cheeseburger. Fuck off, mate. I'm not gay.
Cheeseburgers make you
Boy,
gay.
it's only a cheeseburger sent by Alex in America.
It
Fuck
wants
off.
to
I
sleep
don't
with me.
want burgers. I don't want your
The
gay burgers.
A cheeseburger wants to sleep with me,
Oh,
Alex.
fuck.
Oh my god, Danny.
Did you guys not hear about back in the day? There was a thing with Tesco's. Basically, they made burgers out of horse meat.
Well, I mean,
What?
I don't know how many of you guys follow up with like conspiracies and New World Order and stuff, but
Whoa! I started talking about horses in burgers.
no,
and you
but
started
no,
talking
that
about
correlates to your burger theory because there was a little article that I read suggesting that. Do you know how many people go missing in the country sometimes?
Let's
there
find
was-
out.
There was some suggestions that how do we know that when these people get kidnapped, they don't get taken out to like these
To the Bee Gees.
to these
Oh wait,
fucking
no, the Fijis, not the.
to
Wait,
these
where is that
factories and
place?
stuff, and they don't get grinded into
Kidnapped,
like
chopped up, cooked, and eaten.
like you'll never know. Yeah, like we're eating fucking people in our burger. I mean, you'll never really know what really is going down.
Ew.
Yum 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 yum. Wait, what's that thing about maggots or flies in ketchup and whatever, or tomato sauce or like? There's like in every bottle of tomato sauce, there's like 5 flies or something.
Oh no, that's
Mm.
what is it?
Mayonnaise.
Chickpeas or something. There's like standards and practices of the FDA. It was like a rumor that they allow only so many larvae in
That's
your like
disgusting.
chickpeas or your black-eyed peas or something like
Ew.
that. You're allowed to have this many
Why?
larvae per can or something like that. It was a rumor a long time ago.
Mate, that's
Well,
not
good thing
nice.
I don't eat peas then.
For real.
So we've been
That's
eating
nasty.
larvae this entire time.
If you eat peas.
Dude,
I've never
people have
eaten
been
these, so
eating
good.
like you need to look up a documentary called Busted and Disgusted, and it's just basically all the sick things that people
I'd
do
rather
behind
not.
your back to your food.
I'd
Like-
rather not.
I like some of the ones that I remember. I remember a couple of guys that I knew were talking about this on the radio. They were talking about one guy is making he's like making drinks for people like iced tea and stuff like that. He has a Band-Aid on his finger. He takes the Band-Aid off his finger, dips it in the drink, wrings it out like a tea bag, and then
Ew.
takes the
Why?
there's guys who
Ew.
fart in your Domino's pizza dough. That raised
Ah,
part
son of a
like
bitches.
fart. You're eating fart. Just
Alex kind of
Why are
reminds
people
me
so
of
bothered about farts?
some little
Also,
video you
just
did a
like
while
to
ago.
point out
on the Troll Adama's guy.
just straight fart chewing.
Alex,
You've been eating fart for years, babe, and it still hasn't killed you. Fuck it, just eat a little fart.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, Jessica, eat a little
Shit
Shut up.
particles. Shit particles.
Get the fuck out of here. They fart in people's. Well, I heard about like a couple of years ago where
Alex
girl,
is willingly eating a
this
fart.
girl used to
Yeah.
this girl used to dip like she used to take
Alex
her
willingly eats.
and she
Just
used
to
to
sniff
put,
what?
her period blood on burgers instead of ketchup and stuff. Which
Well, what about the guy who was like scooping poop into people's chocolate shakes?
Scooping poop.
Yeah.
Why do
He would
people
go
are
and
sick.
he would pull poop out of the friggin'
Rest in peace, everyone
toilet,
eating food right
and
now.
then he would put it into like the people's chocolate shakes, and then just squirt enough syrup that you couldn't taste it. Or like the guy who was stirring alcoholic drinks with his penis.
They kind of did the same thing with Dunkin' Donuts a long time ago. How they used to bake like freaking shit inside of
What with
like
a
chocolate
penis?
donuts.
what the fuck, man?
This is
They're
disgusting.
sick
We need
people.
to
Alright,
change
guys.
the
I just
subject.
like to point out.
No.
We
We need to keep going because we need to change Jessica's eating habits.
Oh
I
god.
don't eat that shit anymore, but.
Well, but you used to eat that shit, all puns intended.
Oh, I get it now.
Eat a little.
I'm
fart.
just so pissed. I'm so pissed knowing that the fact that somebody out there must have farted on my Domino's pizza one day, and that shit hurts the.
Oh, there's one.
I always used to order the
fucking
cheesy
ate
stuffed
the
bread,
fart.
the fucking
Cheesy
cheesy
stuffed
stuffed bread,
farts.
and to know that some fucking douchebag out there is gonna
Somebody-
shit and fart on my cheesy stuffed bread.
They're like, you know
Fuck outta
what?
here.
Sorry.
I'm gonna ask this whole stick of pepperoni, man.
So, what kind of sauce you looking for on your pizza, boy?
Oh no.
You looking for that special kind of sauce?
Dude,
You-
there's
he probably
probably
grew
a
up on
dude who's
sauce.
probably like farted on your pizza and said, "No, sorry, dude, he didn't order sausage."
That's fucking disgusting.
Ew.
That's like the same thing goes applying to Chinese food. It's like they chop up fucking
Probably
mice.
went to the bathroom. Pissed the back door.
Fucking Chinese food. So
Something wrong.
Try
Eating
frog.
rats.
Alex, is there something wrong with your pizza?
I don't know. Ask Sue.
Something.
Something wrong?
Alan, your pizza.
Alan.
Alan.
Yo,
Alan.
I work with an Asian lady that's been calling me Alan for like a year. Alan, you're
Would you
the
rather she
fuck-
call you Alan or Eric's?
No, she called me
Eric
She
Bowen.
can't say my name, so she go Alan. It's like,
I have Eric Bowen.
fucking, and then we had
Dude,
Eric.
let's buy a Bowen. Let's all get a Bowen. We need a Bowen just to like do random shit around the house. Let's all buy a Bowen.
I don't care
What's a
anymore, man.
Steven Bowen.
I'm still
What's a
craving
Baldwin?
for some fucking Burger King.
The Baldwins, like
Oh
there's
my
a
God,
bunch
I'm
of
still on Burger
Baldwin
King.
brothers, but like
Okay.
you could probably buy like Steven Bodwin, Steven Bowen for cheap.
Godwin.
Oh yeah, Alex.
Wow.
Just to let you know, the Assassin's Creed movie, the guy that would play Ezio is Michael Fassbender.
No, that's
Ooh.
not too bad.
And there,
I wanna
I
name my
did put
son
a
Ezio.
link to an image in the. Do
You're gonna name your son Ezio?
you know
I
what that
want
means?
to. I don't know, but I like it.
I think it means eagle, doesn't it?
Evil?
Eagle.
Oh, eagle.
Like the bird.
Oh, yeah, like.
You're gonna
like
name
you
your
know?
son after a fucking bird?
Why not? It's
Do
an
you
eagle.
guys wanna know-
Kanye
fact.
West named his son,
Eagle
his
is very
daughter after a
majestic.
freaking like wind
Do you guys want to
movement.
know a really cool fact about Assassin's Creed?
What?
It's actually set in the same universe as Watch Dogs, and the fact is, in Watch Dogs, you
What?
kill the CEO of Abstergo Industries, or Entertainment, sorry.
Abstergo.
Interesting.
Abstergo.
So does this mean I get to go get my Burger King?
No.
No.
No,
Yo, I'm really hungry for some Burger King, man. It's
Yeah.
snowing outside. Should I do it?
It's not
no.
It's not
No.
happening. No. Never.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing one or
No.
two things. I'm thinking about being really lazy and ordering.
You
Just
get that
getting
Whopper
some-
burger.
getting some
flavor.
delivery. Or I'm thinking about being a man and just going
just-
out there and walking in the snow,
Just
getting my
ate that
burgers.
Snickers bar, real
How
hard
about
to
you
unwrap,
just get
so
up,
I'm kind of
leave,
tired.
and then go buy it instead of
Can you
ordering?
get that Whopper burger sandwich, a delicious ass Whopper burger sandwich?
You want that Whopper sandwich, bro?
Whopper burger sandwich.
I give it.
I don't fuck with the chicken, bitch. I'm on
With the-
fire. Don't you come in here with that gangster attitude. You get the chicken down, sweet and sour.
Oh my
sauce
God!
on it. You
Speaking
are
of a very
fired.
long time ago, back when I was hanging out with Omar and Justin, I'll never forget it. We went to a McDonald's joint in the city, and I remember there was this dude that was like taking orders, or whatever. And I'll never forget what he said. Like after we told him our order, he was like, "All right, yo, 3 Krabby Patties, hold the ketchup." And I was like, "What the fuck? Yo, they're really gonna serve Krabby Patties?" Like I don't know. Like he referred to every burger as Krabby Patties,
What?
You must
and
have been watching too much SpongeBob.
I
Yeah.
got no. Like it was just the
Was he
funniest thing.
from
'Cause
G Unit?
He was like, "Yo, all right, hold on. 3 Krabby Patties, hold the ketchup." Next,
That sounds like something young Buck would say.
yo,
Dude, all the members of G Unit are freaking broke. They were like straight up working at like Wendy's and shit.
What, G Unit?
Yeah, those guys were asshole broke. Like, what's his name? Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks was freaking straight up working at Hardee's or something.
The biggest bitch was what's his name?
Young Buck.
No,
I
not
saw
Young Buck.
Lloyd Banks.
The other one. What the fuck is his
in
name?
my
Oh, Tony.
cobbler, son.
Tony Yayo. There you go. Bitch ass. Shorty's so
Quick question.
seductive, man. You mind me?
Malik, what's your DBZ thing called?
What?
What's Malik's DBZ thing called?
Dragon Ball New Age.
Thanks.
Who the fuck did he just text? Did he text like one of his friends? I acquired the
No, I just got random Snapchat from a random girl.
Okay. The
I
coca.
saw Lloyd Banks put a booger in my peach cobbler, son. I didn't know what else to do, so I called up Dre, and he said, "Don't be calling here no more."
Don't be calling me here no more about your booger
Daddy.
problem.
What?
You ain't got no cheese, Daddy. You be calling
Cheese?
here no
I want some
more.
cheese.
Yo, man, we ain't got no cheese, daddy.
Straight up, you want fries with that? G Unit just giving you the fitty burger.
Yo, man.
Bitch made me work a weekend. I'm
some
gonna give her the
G-Unit
fitty
burgers
burger.
with that,
No, man,
Daddy?
don't give her a fitty burger. No, I'm gonna give her a fitty burger.
You
My
want
mom told me to
Chicken
tell
fingers
you.
and fries.
you want some chicken teriyaki?
1 + 1, no one to fucking eat, bitch.
How spicy
my
you want your
God.
chainsaws?
You know what? I'm about to do it. I'm about to head out to Burger King. I don't give a
Dude, do not go to Burger King.
Well, what am I
Don't
supposed
do
to
it.
do? I have two options. I have Burger King or I got my fart pizza, which you suggested.
We could eat Danny.
Dude, you've been
Eat
eating
Danny,
it for
eat
years.
Danny.
Fuck it. Eat a
Order
little
Chinese
fart.
food.
No, that's dogs.
And then we got the other guy over here suggesting cooked fucking mice.
Or me. Eat me. Do it.
Yo, I'm really contemplating
Get some Chinese food.
whether or not I want to eat G-Unit burgers or if I want to have some fart pizza. I'm fucking stuck. I'm fucking stuck.
Dude, the guy who was farting in the Domino's pizza, he was caught a long time ago. So you don't have to worry about fart pizza no more.
Yeah, but
But even
Yeah,
if you
that's
did
okay.
have to worry about it, fuck it. Eat a little fart. You've been eating it for years and you still ain't dead. Fuck it. Straight
daily
fart
dose of
chewing.
fart.
Just order your fart pizza the way you want it and
Yeah,
just.
but I don't want somebody's
Nom, nom,
fucking penis on my pizza.
Oh, there's one slice. Oh, he ain't looking. All on the crust part.
That's disgusting.
That raised part, that's his favorite part of the crust. I bet anything is that raised bubble in the crust. That's the fart.
Just
Oh,
ruined
there's
pizza.
Oh
raised
man!
part.
So every little bubble that's on the pizza is now gonna
Ew.
fart too. Good luck,
He's
Jessica.
now forever going to associate the raised bubble part of the crust with fart. Just fart bubble, not crust bubble.
Ah, stop, man!
Just
You're
ruined
ruining
it.
food for me.
Ruined.
What's next? You think you'll come on with some fucking logic for Chef Boyardee? Like, yeah, those aren't really ravioli that you're eating. You're eating some sort of like you're eating turtle fucking genitals.
I can tell you though that like McDonald's,
I'm not gonna tell you what's in there.
like
You're not gonna want to eat it.
that meat
What's
isn't
in it?
100% beef.
What's in it? Come on, because we all know Taco Bell don't have no real beef. So come on,
You
I don't
don't
No, it's 18% ground beef, and the rest of it is all meat filler and
Don't
shit.
tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
tell me.
Don't tell him. You
Don't
and me.
tell
You
him.
and me. Don't tell him.
No, like McDonald's, you know how like they advertise all the time that it's 100% beef. They can they can actually say that technically because they get it from a company called 100% Beef Co. So it's technically
Clever.
false advertising. So
Wow.
they can't get sued for it. But it's not 100% Angus beef. You know how much those burgers would be if it was 100% beef? They'd be like $4 or $5. That's why, like, if you ever went to like Five Guys Burgers and Fries, that's why their burgers are so freaking expensive because it's 100% beef.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Wait,
Interesting.
so what about the meat at Chipotle?
Chipotle is like okay, but I have issues with Chipotle because like
Yeah, fucking Terry's like, I want some fart on my tacos.
Can you guys be more
seriously,
international?
like Chipotle, like they ruined themselves for me because some of that crap was like too fresh. Like I went there and got a chicken burrito bowl once, and like I bit off into a piece of chicken fat, and it was just nasty. And like I struggled through the rest of the bowl because I couldn't get that chicken fat taste. And then the next time I went there, I bit into a piece of chicken and it had a vein filled with blood, and I was just like, you know what? No, I'm done with Chipotle.
Wait, hold on.
He bit
Speaking
into
of
his taco and
Chipotle,
like a
I
human
have
being
a
came out.
story for one.
Yo, he
I
fucking bit
bit
into his
in.
taco.
I was eating my chicken burrito bowl. I bit into a piece of chicken, and there was a vein in that chicken filled with blood, and it ruined the chicken burrito bowl for me. And I
Popped
could
open
never
a
go
taco,
back to Chipotle again.
bit right into a taco. A fucking human being came out. Hey, kill me.
The tacos are people.
Kill me. Like, what the fuck? Yo, you heard about that guy that had like? You heard about a long time ago? There was a guy that bought a can of Coke, and when he opened it up and as he was drinking, there was something heavy in there, and it turned out to be a decaying mouse.
Oh no, that's a can of Monster.
Oh yeah, Monster. There we go, Monster. There was a dying mouse in the Monster.
Oh, it was
That's
a dead
disgusting.
mouse.
It was dead.
It got in there during manufacturing. It was all over the news.
Yeah.
I couldn't drink like anything canned. I can't do it.
I don't drink Capri Sun anymore because.
Oh, shut up! But you still drink canned shit. I see you at work.
I said Capri Sun. That's not canned.
Capri Sun.
Idiot.
I
Oh
didn't
my
know
God!
Capri Sun was a
Speaking
form
of
of
Capri
Coca-Cola.
Sun, you guys need to look up. It's
Capri Sun.
It's done by Rocket Jump. It's I think it's called Every '90s Commercial Ever, and it makes fun of Capri Sun, but it is the most demented commercial you will ever see in your life.
What's it called?
I think it's called Every '90s Commercial Ever. It's by Rocket Jump on YouTube.
Why do you guys call it Capri? Capri Sun.
Capri Sun?
It's called Capri Sun.
Capri.
It's not Capri.
You say tomato,
Capri
I say
Sun.
tomato.
No,
it's one
you'd be
word.
wrong.
It's one word.
Capri Sun. They even say it in the commercials. Capri Sun.
No, there isn't adverts for Capri Sun.
Whatever, we all know what we're talking about. That's the main thing.
Except for Danny, he's probably thinking about we're talking about naked men.
Say tomato. Someone say tomato.
Are you talking about naked men in a steam room?
Someone please say tomato.
Tomorrow.
Tomato.
It's not tomato.
Apples and pears. Fanny.
Apple and pears. Dude. Oh, she's so wet for me. I can hear the waves.
You know what? I made my decision. Fuck it. I'm going to Burger King.
Oh, no.
I'm going to Burger King.
God.
Anyways, everybody, once again, thank you all for
Deep
watching.
fried rats.
Awesome.
Money.
2 hours of talking to these guys about farting on people's pizzas.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Yes, 2
Jesus
hours.
Christ. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe. Check out Malik on YouTube.com along with Layman's World and Derwin. Mr. Dane doesn't have a channel, but he's on I don't know, what was it? Undead Evo, Undead Bastards.
Evolution Studio.
There you go. And we hope you guys enjoyed. I hope Terry didn't ruin food for you people like he did.
He did, definitely.
Fucking ruined food for me, bro.
Ruined pizza for me.
I'm just trying to be entertaining, but on the real, like after you get back from Burger King, you need to hit me back up so that we can talk about easy.
After all that fucking shit you just told me.
Dude, I'm just trying to be entertaining.
That's fucking disgusting. Oh.
Dude, just eat your fart, all right?
He's gonna come back looking like Majin Buu.
I'm probably like, guys, I can't move my chin.
But no, seriously, when you come back, hit me up and we can talk more about DBZ. And
I will. Thank you all
for
watching, everybody.
Hit me up after.
I will. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll be seeing you all later. Peace.